I'm always excited for the Raiders.
You met with as president of Raider Nation. Have you met with Brady yet to tell him what the?
No, I haven't.
I think we should brokerage this meeting.
Okay,
and
I'm down.
How are you looking about this new Raiders? We got TB over there. Is that what the? How do we feel? Fucking Tuck Rule. We got Tuck Rule guy.
It's the fuck rule, but go
Fuck
ahead.
Rule guy. We got Fuck Rule Brady.
Yeah.
Now he's owning the team and he's calling the shots. How do we feel about this? Raiders Nation president.
Raider Nation.
Raider Nation. Damn. Raider Nation president. We'll cut it in.
We feel like we've purged the enemy of their superpower.
That's a Raider move right there. That's a Raider move.
Purge the enemy of their superpower. Hopefully we can plug it in and use whatever juice is still left on it.
I'm excited for him.
Me too. It's like
Pete Carroll?
He's a winner. He's a winner. Pete Carroll's a winner.
Geno
Gene
Smith.
Smith, Gene quarterback. I think he's a winner too. I think he got a chip on his shoulder that he ready to get it off. So
That sounds like a Raider.
he wanna
It sounds
he
like
got a lot to prove to me.
It's like a Jim Plunkett.
Yeah, in a way, who was a Patriot,
Was a
first
Patriot.
round pick,
First pick.
So,
Ashton Jeanty.
it could work.
How we think about him?
Huh?
I think he's going to be a stud.
Yeah, me too. We always pick good running backs, but we don't hold them long enough. We don't get the pieces around them quick enough for them to do what they do. It's either we pretty good on offense and usually need work on defense.
Yeah, well, I'm excited. I'm excited for the Raiders.
I'm always excited for the Raiders.
You met with as president of Raider Nation. Have you met with Brady yet to tell him what the?
No, I haven't.
I think we should brokerage this meeting.
Okay,
and
I'm down.
Just so.
What I'm gonna tell him? Don't fuck shit up.
Exactly. Give him the LA shit.
Yeah, don't fuck shit up.
Give him the fucking Raiders shit. Okay, you gotta baptize his ass.
Man.
He stole the soul. He stole the soul.
Nah, be like, man, please tell these motherfuckers what to do to get a Super Bowl.
If you're Tom Brady for a day, what are you doing? As Raider owner,
Minority owner.
As Tom, I don't know how much he really can do, but add a lot of suggestions to the suggestion box. You know what I'm saying? Like,
questions.
being an owner and a minority owner in sports it's kind of like just being a
cheerleader,
a super ticket season holder.
Ooh.
It is. It's like a super season ticket holder. You get invited to a few things, but I don't know how much they listen to you.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
A lot of it depends on whoever the governing person is.
Well, Mark, one thing, I like Mark Davis, and he's a good dude. He'll listen to smart people.
Yeah.
He's not one of those hard-nosed dudes who's not looking to, get smarter, get better, figure out, who's the best at what they do and let them do what they do without over-interfering.
Sometimes you got to let people cook.
Yeah, his pops was accused of too much, being in the sauce a little too much. I think he take a slightly different approach. He hired the right people and let them do their thing, and they either swim or sink or swim. You know what I mean, on their own.
You gotta, it's tough. Patience is huge. That's a tough position to be in, because the holy trinity in football is the owner, GM, head coach. That's the trinity.
Yeah,
and actually, it's the quarterback too.
Yeah.
It's the holy quadrupedy. whatever that shit is. You know what I mean? So you got to have all those. So but you got to be patient enough to let it marinate. You got to let you got to let the meat marinate. You can't just
you
put the shit on and put it on the grill. You got to let that thing sit for 24 hours in the fridge.
40 years.
Games are long, and you can't panic. You can. Like, you can't win a game in the first quarter, but you can lose a game in the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? You could do some stupid shit. So
that's real.
Sometimes you just got to let the guys play. And to me, it's really like owner, cool, GM, whatever, head coach. Are the guys playing their ass off for this coach? And if they are, you got to kind of let it roll. If they not playing their ass off for this coach, then it's something you need to do.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't have the right players for that coach. That's the thing. Like the GM brings in these guys that don't acclimate to the system that they're trying to put them in. That's why it's a holy trinity, whatever whatever.
That's why in the big three,
look at this.
We don't have a GM.
See, that's why you don't have GM.
We have a player captain, and he gets to pick 2 co-captains who he's going to play with.
See?
And then they draft 2 other players. So
we don't have that problem.
The chemistry is going to be there. He's not going to pick a guy he don't think he can win with, that he don't get along with, that he won't go to war with.
Yep, I get it.
So I think that the other sports leagues need to try to learn a little from that, because GM can put together a bunch of bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, and that you can't really use on the field, or they're not working together.
But it's one of those things where then you got the owner, and then you got the head coach and the GM. The head coach has a meeting with the owner, says, I don't got the fucking players, man. I don't know what to tell you. Then the GM comes and says, man, we got the best players in the fucking league, but we don't have the goddamn coach. And so it's up to a guy that has to make the decision that's not really a football guy, usually in most scenarios, someone that's around the game. You guys were blessed to have Al Davis, who was a fucking coach, GM, commissioner, everything for the league. So he knew football. He could make those decisions. But a lot of the time, these people don't have that ability to know what they're even doing.
A smart owner, to me, would know what he don't know, and would have a football guy.
There you go.
To handle that shit.
There you go.
I don't want to hear about it. Like, go talk to my football guy. I'm just going to go sit in the stands with my goddamn family, man. Take pictures. We better win.
It better win.
Shit.